And there came a day unlike any other, when Earth's mightiest heroes found themselves united against a common threat. On that day, the Avengers were born, to fight the foes no single superhero could withstand.
The Avengers!
Press start.
The Avengers!
Be douchebags in this anniversary.
The Avengers!
All right. Like I promised, I'm about to play Deadpool, Citizens and Tourists. Welcome to Your Imagination. I'm the host, DC the Conquer. And you know what? I believe that it's time. So we're just going to go ahead, play a little bit of this. We probably will go ahead and beat the whole thing with Deadpool. All I know is that this dude is really, really, really funny from the time that I literally just tried him out. So let's just go ahead and play this out real quick. Start game, new game, complete mode. Alright, now we're gonna do this one right here. Real name, I won't tell. Alias, leave me alone! Oh boy. This is actually a really fun game. And by the way, yes, I do have all the characters unlocked, so don't worry, we're all good. Let's go! And of course, we just went by the story today, so I'm just gonna skip all this. Deadpool and a freaking tiger, bruh. Like, seriously, like, what is this? What is the life that I am living where Deadpool is literally riding on a tiger? And just throws explosive pineapples. But let's just go ahead and play a little bit of this real quick. Like, seriously, this is OP. This is seriously OP, guys. You see that? That's seriously OP. That's so OP, I can't even take a look. Alright, I think we all good. Okay. I'm just making sure that I am able to see the chat. And it looks like, okay, I am. Cool, let's go. Sorry about, whoa. Like, the range in here is just crazy. Wow. Of course, all your base all belong to us. Okay. This dude is so OP though. If anyone don't want to, you know, beat this game and earn Deadpool by yourself, what's wrong with you? Because this is worth it. It's whoa. I don't even need the Avengers, but I still use them. Whoa. Okay. Really? This is why I say I don't really need the Avengers. This is just crazy. And he hit me. Oh, yeah. By the way, it don't save you from the dynamite if you have Deadpool. It just gives you time for the Deadpool. Oh, wow. Alright, so what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna play for a little bit, like 30 minutes or whatnot. Because I mostly showed you everything. I just want to go ahead and play a little bit. That's all. And I think I did a good job so far. I didn't really need to use the Avengers. Just crazy. Let me make sure. Okay. Cut that up a little bit. Right over here. We're all good. Alright. Let's see here. Not today. We'll go this way. Really? Alright, so since I'm not going to do a full playthrough, let me just go ahead and give out like a mini review. So, overview of this is Avengers is of course an open Beats of Rage video game that is made for the Beats of Rage engine by Illuminista. And I would have to say this has actually caught my eye the first time that I heard of something like this. So when I first played it, I was actually pretty impressed, especially with all the things that Beats of Rage was able to do. So with that being said, it was already like, how you say, not like a day one, more like a, what's the word for it? Not a rental, more of skeptic, because let me tell you something. Most, if not a lot of things, are too good to be true, especially in the movie community. And I learned my lesson when I was 15, literally just starting out. Out here using other people's sprites and everything. What was I thinking? But besides that, I gotta say, this has really caught my eye. Now I would be honest with you, there are some things wrong with this, but it's still pretty good. First thing first, what I'm going to do is talk about the gameplay. Gameplay is really, really smooth. There are a few things like I mentioned before, like some of the buttons, if you hold it, it don't really, how you say, for example, let's just say I'm holding this button right here. That's a special button. The right trigger button is a special button, right? I let it go. Well, let's say this first. Tap button, and then, you know, let it go, hold it. Now watch. I'm holding it, I jump, let it go, and it does the attack. So I think it might just be in the coding, or it could be how you say, oh, hold on. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. You can't doubt about that. But as I was saying, there's a few things wrong with the game. There's just a couple of things wrong with the gameplay. Y'all saw Tiger's bug or whatever, where she was just standing there or floating there. That's not a big issue, but it's something that holds it back, including with, you know, what I explained about the controls. Controls are very fluid. They are really responsive. For just a demo, this is actually pretty good. So what I'll do is I pretty much going to give the gameplay and controls B+. Reason why I say B+ is because of the problems, and I don't think an A- would be, you know, the best way to deal with this, especially the fact that I'm over here showing off this. But I really do have to say, this is actually one of the best beat 'em up games that I played that used the Beats of Rage engine, especially for the gameplay and the controls. Sprites, I thought this was a main game when I first saw it, a main hack of Captain America and the Avengers because of how it looks. And then I realized that they were using like other sprites, custom sprites, and when I saw that, I said to myself, this is actually going to be pretty interesting. So with that being said, I actually started following it, especially when I got back into YouTube. Everyone knows about the fact that I've been gone for like over 3 years. Seriously, over 3 years, all because of Machinima getting bought out by Warner Brothers. And due to that, when they said about the changes and the fact that I wasn't going to be supported that much no more, I had to go. I said to myself, you know what? I'm just going to wait until they say something about partnership. And I've been just secretly looking into it and not downloading it. So finally get the chance to show this off. Oh God, this is what I was talking about. Freaking ponies and everything. Okay, what I was saying? I'm sorry, I'm over here getting lost track of time. If I'm boring y'all, don't worry, I'm almost done with this. Music is mostly Sega Genesis tracks that fits. A lot of old school main tracks, especially with the Sega Genesis version of Captain America and the Avengers. Boogie Wings. Let me see. They also have a little bit of Dead Connection in there, I think. Rygar music. Anything that fits. It helps out the flow. It helps out everything with it. And I had to say, they done a wonderful job. And I will say this. I really do like the Sega Genesis music that goes with this. As a matter of fact, I even like the fact that the sprites look like it's from a Sega Genesis game. Accessibility, really, really good. Just like any other Beats of Rage game, if it works out with a controller, more than likely it's gonna play well. So, I would admit, even though I just ramble about this and my true feelings, I had to give this whole thing so far just a regular A. I mean, yeah, there were two things that was B+. Of course, the game, of course, the music, the look, the presentation was all just straight A's. So just a A, possibly an A-, I give it. But that being said, after this, I'm gonna go ahead, put you guys on a break, and hopefully I get Street Fighter V to work. So let's just go ahead and finish this real quick because I'm about to die. Wonder Man didn't help at all. I don't know what I did differently last time, but I am certainly not winning this one like I thought I was. As because of the fact that they keep on going back. There we go. Alright. So, with that being said, this is just gonna be short. Oh, Ilunista, if you're watching this, I would love to be one of your beta testers or testers for the game. I know you're supposed to be working on Spider-Man and Iron Fist and Hercules. You just recently showed off Grease, Ares, the new bonus stage. If you want to, I can be one of the people that just tests it out, possibly show it off. That way you can get some more traction from this. But with that being said, I do apologize. This was a short stream for this game, but we have to take a break. This was a fun game. If you want to download it, please, please, please just go ahead and download it. Link is in the description. I'll be right back, y'all. Trust me.